Hey, Misty, thank you so much for joining us on A Nurse's Voice. And this is a special one because it's Nurses Week.
Hey there, thanks.
So, nurses are the backbone of the hospital, and I swear hospital systems and facilities would not be able to operate without you all. So, what does Nurses Week mean to you?
Thank you. So, nurses speak to me because, not just one discipline in healthcare actually runs it. Nurses speak to me is just taking time to be grateful and thankful for all of your coworkers and being in ICU, especially. We are just all a big team. So, it's like a team in nursing. And then we also take different times to thank, nurse practitioners and then our nursing assistants and respiratory. But, I'm really happy that all of us can pitch in and just have one week dedicated to just us nurses.
Absolutely. And so, let's talk a little bit about your traveling journey. So, how has being a travel nurse impacted you and your family?
So, whenever I first started travel nursing, it was prior to it being as glamorous as it is now. Nobody actually heard of it. So I would, I started with OR nurses. That was my first job back in 2015, showing my age here. And they actually were so accommodating to me. But it has been, it allowed me the flexibility with my children. I was a single mother at the time. I was able to show them the world. They wanted to go on vacation, to Washington State. And it ended up being like a 3-year journey of the West Coast. We got to go to California, all areas of Minnesota. So it was just, I was able to afford the luxuries in life, but actually do what I love while, having a place to stay. And, it's like a giant network of travel nurses. So after you're in there, you have so much support with the, travel company and the people that you meet along the way.
Absolutely. And you've been with our agency for a while, and you've made some friends along the way, even with our corporate staff and payroll and credentialing with your recruiters. So can you talk a little bit about the friendships that you've made?
Yes. So whenever I first started, it's just the good quality of people that are employed with OR nurses. It's like a giant family. And so many people are accustomed to growing up and working for an organization and having that home feeling. And I could get that through OR nurses because everybody's just so personable. I met Whitney, who is in payroll, and still to this day, if I don't get my timesheet in, she'll threaten me on Facebook like, "I will make a post about this,
She'll put
Misty."
you on blast.
Yes. And then, my recruiter, I don't remember the absolute first one, but me and Jessica, we got really close. And then she moved on to a higher level position, and she'd been warning me for 2 years. And then I thought I was going to starve and, not be able to eat after she finally left. And then I met you, who you've also moved on after you advanced your degree. And now I have Alyssa, who's fabulous. But, it just starts with credentialing, and they make these phone calls so more bearable. Like, "Misty, I'm so sorry, your RN licensure is coming up. This is what we need, and I'm sorry. I hope you're having a great day. How's work going?" And then she asked about my children, and it's just like the first day that I met everybody actually in the office, my mouth dropped. It's not at all who I thought I was talking to on the phone. So it's just a great support system overall.
Yeah. Nice to finally put faces with names, huh?
Yes, absolutely. And in fact, Zoom is a thing now. I love it.
Yeah. Well, last question, and it's a burning question, but you've mentioned you've been with our agency for a few years. You watched us go from OR Nurses Nationwide to Travel Nurses Inc. You've been through your fair share of recruiters. Who has been your favorite recruiter? No pressure.
Oh my gosh, I would hate to do this to anybody. So I absolutely love everyone. I'm still a little bit that Jessica left me like years and years ago, but she has been followed by some great people. And even you, I was upset when you were leaving or actually going on to new opportunities. But I love everybody. At this point, I think I could probably just work, all angles and then notify you guys as much as I talk to y'all.
Well, Misty, we love you and we thank you, and happy Nurses Week to you and all the nurses out there. The hospital systems wouldn't be able to function without you.
Well, thank you. And we appreciate you on our ends too. Y'all rock. Y'all are excellent.